Hey YouTubers, it's Big Papa back with a new unboxing. Brand new. Not sure if I'll keep it up or not, although not gonna lie, it got me a little curious. This is mystery tackle box, and I got it mainly because I got a $5 deal on it. $5 for your first box. You should go see if they're still running the same deal or not. But they didn't have any additional requirements for, you subscribe, you get your first one for $5. Some of the other ones make you stick with it for multiple boxes, but I couldn't find anything that said, that I had to do more than just the first box on this one. So right now, I've only skipped the next month. Again, saving resources here, but I got this for you, mainly for you guys. I don't do any fishing really anymore. I did a ton when I was younger, and got spoiled because I lived in Michigan, so it was really good fishing there already, and then I got more spoiled because my grandparents took me with them. They'd go to Canada, up a day's drive into Canada from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, actually. So it was, quite a drive up to the Sault Ste. Marie there, and then it was at least a day's drive after Sault Ste. Marie. But anyway, got really spoiled doing that several years with my grandparents, going up there in the summer for 2-3 weeks and literally doing nothing but fishing and eating fish so that we could maintain our limit. And up there it was primarily walleye and northern pike and perch that we caught, and all, at that point in time, I don't know what it's like now because it's obviously been a long time. But at that point in time, just really good fishing, big fish, and so kind of got spoiled after that, and tried fishing for quite a while after that, but it just wasn't the same. Because, I got spoiled. So anyway, I don't do a lot of fishing anymore because I'm not into just sitting around and not catching fish usually. I don't mind it when I'm catching fish, but... So anyway, mystery tackle box. I paid $5 for this box. You should go check them out, see if they got the same deal going. They make you pick your, what you want your boxes to, what species of fish you plan on fishing for. Around here, it's mostly bass fishing, so I chose the bass box. They have several others you can choose from. But I thought you guys might be at least interested in this, and let's see what they got. So we got a piece of paper here first. See if it says anything. Just some tips and stuff. Take a look at that in a little bit. I guess I'll just pull things out here. We have a sticker here with a bobber, exploding bobber. It says catch number. We have a couple flies here. Live shotten. They're for bass, walleye, and panfish. Large fry pattern. They look like just a couple flies here. I did actually at one point in time when I was younger also got a little bit into making flies myself. I actually got, for Christmas one year, one of my uncles bought me a fly making kit, and I did that for quite a while. I didn't really, I was young, I was a young teenager at the time. I didn't really do much research on techniques or whatever, but and how to make them to be specific to a species or whatever, but I did enjoy making them for a long time, just to make them. Oh, here we got some ball weights by Carl's Stash. And we got some some of the rubber fishy looking forget what you call them, but the rubber fishy things that you stick on hooks instead of actual bait. Man, I wish I know that. It's been a long time. And then we got some skinny ones of also. Oh, these are, the other ones were called by Carl's Amazing Baits. These are by Big Bite Baits. Okay. And then, we have a Guggen Squad Scout lure. Pretty nice lure. So there you go. That is what's in the box. For you guys that want to take off, just wanted to see what was in the box, there you go. Have a good day. For you guys that want to stick around, let's take a look at this a little more. Interesting. So, first thing I'll show you is on the inside of the box, it had these two things. You can open it up, and there's your measuring tape for fish. I'm not gonna lie. When I used to go fishing in Canada, this would not have done any good except for the perch. Walleyes and everything else, mostly that you caught. I mean, you'd catch small ones, but just throw them back. But any keepers that you wanted to measure would have been well past this. Do you have any good fishing stories? Let me tell you a fishing story real quick. And it's a true one. I'm not going to lie. And I can't actually remember the exact number of pounds, but we did weigh it before we put it on the string. And then, but yeah, so I went up to Canada several years with my grandparents and went fishing, mostly walleye and pike and northern pike and perch. Perch, catch as much as you wanted. Walleye and northern pike, you had limits. So I think six of each at the time. And literally we would, like I said, go fishing, and we'd be eating fish the entire time. We had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, basically, so that we could go fish some more. Anyway, my story is that I think it was the second to last year that I went with them. We were fishing and we were catching decent sized fish, but I caught this huge fish, and you know, like fisherman stories, it gets bigger every year. But literally, when I was a kid, it was, you know, I had a smaller wingspan then. It literally was, you know. So when I say that now, it's like, okay, that's way longer than what the fish actually was. But shrink me down to when I was a kid, and that's the size of the fish. I'm not telling a story. Even though everybody claims I keep making it bigger, or did for a long time. Obviously, my grandparents are now passed for quite a few years now, but anyway, we weighed it, and it was the largest fish we had caught that year, and you know, I think any of the years that we had been going up there together already. And my grandma, we already had three or four fish on the stringer, and my grandma stuck my fish on the stringer, and it was big enough that all the other fish just went right through its gill and out its mouth, and there goes my fish. And my grandma realized it like last minute and was, you know, flinging around in the water there trying to catch it, grab a hold of it, but you know, slippery fish in water. And it got away. So the biggest fish I have ever caught literally got thrown back because the other fish on the stringers went right through its gills and out its mouth. And that's no lie. You got any good fish stories? Everybody besides my grandparents has always, you know, said that I was just telling a story when I told that story, but it's literally the truth. So let's get back to this. Let's talk about it a little bit more if we want here. They give you this piece of paper that's called Bass, the Dibble Tips and Tricks from a Mystery Fishing Box. And it just gives you some how to fish a jerkbait, which actually this is pretty much a jerkbait. And tell you how to do that, and then how to fish a drop shot. There's got soft plastics, 4 ways to rig a soft plastic. And then, what's this? What you'll call your next big fish. So then it says, this is just a little game thing. It says, what you call your next big fish, use your first. They have a bunch of names for your first letter of your first name and first letter of your last name. And so mine would be Spicy Dragon. Cute, but cheesy. Know what I'm saying? Very cheesy. Alright, so what else did we get here? We got the sticker. Catch Company sticker with exploding bobber. Take a look at these. Live shot, and it says, bring drop shot into life. It's for bass, walleye, and panfish. Large fry pattern. To tie 1 knot, attach tag, and to a weight, and go live shotting. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, like I said, it's just like a couple of flies. Kind of flies, you know. Not really. They're not really flies. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, because it says attach a weight to it, so that means Oh yeah, I have to take a picture of this rig on the back here. You actually use it in combination with these ball weights here. Interesting. So they're not really flies, they just look like flies, but you actually use them underwater, I guess. Interesting. I've not actually seen those before, but again, I have gone fishing. And even when I did go fishing with my grandparents, my grandparents actually made their own lures, and they were basically consisted of there's again, I forget what you call them, but you know, they're the lures that are, you know, long string with beads and spoons and whatever else on there. They actually made their own, because when they first started going up to Canada, way before they took me, but because they went up there, they started going up there like, you know, 20 years before me, and just continued it on. But yeah, when the story is anyway that when they first went up there with, you know, normal lures and stuff, and then where they actually camped or parked their RV up there, or their fifth wheel up there. It was at a bait shop, and the bait shop people told them how to make their own lures to have the best success in the area. But anyway, they consisted of, you know, the lead string and a bunch of nearly clear beads. I'd say maybe a little silverish, but pretty much clear whitish, and an orange spoon and a couple other things on there, but really real basically, you know, lead type bait or lure. And we always used night crawlers, worms. My grandpa actually would raise the worms himself in his basement all year long, just to take them to go fishing in Canada. So I've also not used very many different types of lures myself. I, you know, seen a bunch of them, but I don't usually buy them. So then, we had these round lead weights, which I think that's very basic. We got this Guggen Squad Scout. The Guggen Squad Scout is a suspending jerkbait, like I said, on the hunt for a mondo. Lifelike lateral line and slender profile make the Scout a dead-on bait fish imitator. The body naturally suspends nose down and is equipped with sturdy needlepoint black nickel hooks. Retrieve the Scout with a rip, pause, cadence, and prepare for a mega chomp. Pro tip for best results: tie the Scout onto 6 to 8 12-pound fluorocarbon line. It says diving depth is 46 feet. It's about 4 1/3 inches long, and weight is about half an ounce. It's definitely for some big dogs there, bigger dogs anyway. And then we have the smushy rubber baits you can stick on your hook. These are by Carl's Baits. Proven designs, terminate grade, factory direct. Carl's Baits is, these are out of Chicago, Chi-Town. And then we have these narrower, like these remind me of little fish, you know, with a long tail. These, however, I'm not sure. I guess these would remind me of I don't know what they would remind me of. But anyway, these ones are Big Bite Baits. Pro Series. It doesn't say, let's see. It doesn't say where they're based out of, but here we go. Very long video for a few baits. But hey, like I said, I just keep talking sometimes. I'm not sure what's wrong with that, but some people don't like it. That's why I tell them to, leave after I show them what's in the box. So, let me know if you guys have any good fishing stories, what you use. I'm not an expert. I know what fishing is. I know I can catch a lot on a 10-pound line with my drag set the right. And, I know I don't like to be bored when I'm fishing, so that's why I don't do much of it anymore, because anywhere I've fished since Canada, just not the same. And who knows, probably by now Canada's not the same, at least not where I used to go, which is sad, pretty sad. But that is it for this video. I don't know exactly what's next. Got to come up with something for Gun Day's Fun Day, or Sunday's Gun Day. And I think I have an idea what to do for this weekend at least. And then right now it's raining out, so I think it's supposed to rain most of the weekend. So who knows what else I might get to. But that's it. That's enough talking. I will see you on the next video. Big Boppa out.